Welcome, family. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to this beautiful day. I want to start off by saying thank you to everyone that did follow. I want to start off by saying thank you to every single person that just supported yesterday. My first video on this new channel. I want to start off with saying yes, thank you to everyone that did support. Uh, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know I wanted to drop this video a little earlier, and my goal was to record it, be raw with it, and just put it out there. And not to my focus right now is not to do too many edits. It's unpolished. Right now I'm just trying to just work all the kinks out. And I appreciate those that watch the video from the beginning to the end because it definitely helps out. And I want to start by saying thank y'all. I appreciate it. I'm doing this not only for this is more for a challenge for me because even though today I had such a long day, and I said, you know what, I don't care how long of a day I had, I don't care how tired I am, I'm going to make this video. I'm going to sit here and, just kind of unwind, just tell people how I feel and just kind of go from there. But I definitely want to say thank you to everyone that did follow, everyone that did show support. So, yeah, I want to start off with this today. I know it's going back. I want to touch back on a few things from yesterday, recap on a few things from yesterday's video. And if you haven't watched that video, definitely go back and watch it. It's definitely my first video on this channel. And for me, this is like a new start. And yesterday was the first time, like I said, like I'm not the best person when it comes to recording. So this is something new. I'm out of my comfort zone. So I definitely appreciate those that support it. But just like there's people that support, there's always going to be someone that has something negative to say. That's just life. And, I respect it. I respect everybody's opinion, even whether it's positive or negative, because I'm in a space in my life where I don't have to agree with your opinion, with people's opinion, but I'm old enough now to know, like, okay, I don't have to argue or debate every opinion someone else has that I don't agree with, and that allows me to kind of like that just kind of makes me feel like more like it allows me to see things a little differently. And yesterday, like I said, yesterday was my first video, and I was super excited. And it was the first time I actually went broadcast a video, which I was live yesterday, and I was putting my video on multiple different platforms at the same time. So it wasn't just YouTube that was watching my first videos. It was also on Facebook. It was also on Kick. It was also on TikTok. I was on TikTok Live. So it was a broadcast on multiple at the same time. And even though I didn't have too many comments, or I didn't really have too many people that went on my live yesterday, but I definitely had a few people that went on my live on Facebook. And there were some people that said some negative things. And I had to think about what some comments I didn't reply back because I just didn't feel the need to. I felt like they was trying to troll. And I get it. I was young and dumb. But I never trolled anyone. Maybe might crack a joke, and I'm okay with that. If you crack a joke, I'm gonna crack a joke back. Just be very prepared to take my joke. It might be a little personal, but one comment stood out on Facebook to me more than anything. And Shaquita, her real name's not Shaquita, but I'm going to say that her name is Shaquita. She looks like a Shaquita. And I'm not trying to be funny about what Shaquita looks like, but whatever. But you said what's so different about me? And you said multiple comments. See, my thing is like it just wasn't with the one comment. It wasn't the second comment. It wasn't the third or fourth. So I guess you wasn't getting the response you wanted. But I'll answer your questions. So when it comes to what makes me special, I think we all special. The fact that we here makes us special. The fact that we out we out swim millions and millions of other sperms. That makes us special. It makes us very special. So yeah, so I think I'm special, just like you. So I believe you're special. I'm here for a reason. Same reason. Same. There's probably you here for a reason too. God didn't just put me on this earth for whatever. I didn't just outswim millions and millions of other sperms just not to have a purpose or a goal. So maybe I'm coming into my goal. Don't be mad. Maybe you should take some time to yourself and focus on what you want to do rather than sit there and talk crap and send dumb comments. Because I said multiple times yesterday, my daughter will be on here and she is young. So be respectful. So, second thing he said was, it stood out to me, well, why should anybody follow you? And he put LOL. Well, I don't know what was so funny about that. And if you are laughing out loud, then you're pretty weird. You're pretty weird to be laughing out loud in your dark little basement. And no shade to if you are in your basement. But I think this is the time that you level up rather than focus on, kind of come at somebody. Well, I'll say this. If you don't want to follow me, you don't have to. If you don't want part of gang, you don't have to. No one's forcing you. No one's forcing anyone. But what I will say is this. In a few days, I'll be 41. I have tons and tons of life experience that I really want to share with people. I have been through ups. I have been through downs. I have lost a father. I've had my mom been on depression meds her whole life. So my mom has been sick her whole life. I know what it is to have a sick child, to almost lose your child. My daughter was preemie. I know what it is to start a business and fail. I know what it is to start a business and people laugh at you and say you ain't going nowhere, you ain't gonna be nothing. I know what it is to be consistent and work 22 years at the same hospital and not go nowhere, and jobs promotion be overlooked and been given to someone else just because at one time I might have been young, or somebody came from a different facility that might have had more time than me, even though I worked harder in that situation. I know how that all feels. And I'm not here for you, Shaquita. If this is not what you like, if this is not what you want to hear, then I respect it. I respect it. If you say, hey, you ain't my cup of tea, that's fine. We ain't all each other's cup of tea. But I'm here for that one person that is out here that feels like, yo, you know what? I can connect with him. And what I'm saying is, on this particular channel, my goal is, I don't know if I was clear yesterday, but if I wasn't clear, I'm trying to make it as clear as possible to you. This channel is 100% about connecting with other people. I'm hoping I can connect with someone that can maybe help me, not help them, because we are bouncing information off of each other. See, Shaquita, because if you're 50 years old, right? Because you're 50 years old. That makes you a little older than me. Why are you so mad? Just want to talk crap. My thing is, let's support one another. Let's bounce information off one another. Because you're 50, it means you're a couple years older than me. That means you have a little 8, 9 years of life experience more than I do. Maybe we can connect and talk rather than bash. And you don't know my full situation when it comes to my daughter. You know what I've been through. I'm hoping that as time goes on and my daughter feels comfortable, we can share this information. We can share our experience and what we went through and what, fathers and even like mothers, you know, what we can do different so our kids don't have to go through what I went through in these last years of fighting through the courts to get my daughter. And not because her mom was a drug addict or was a bad person. A lot of it because she was just mad because we didn't work out. And I moved on. So you don't know my situation. But if you want to find out, I'm not going to delete you. I'm not going to block you. Shaquita. You can stay on there. You can watch from a distance. You don't have to support. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, I will be respected. And if you got something negative to say, I'm going to say what I got to say back. Because you're going to say I was a deadbeat. You don't even know me. You don't know how much I was paying child support. How much I was doing for my daughter. You don't know. You don't know anything, man. You talking about your own situation. But what I'm saying is, this particular channel, am I going to build other channels and create a network of multiple channels where I'm displaying all my different talents, everything that I'm able to do, all my life experience? I'm not going to put 20 different things on one channel. So yeah, when I did say yesterday and started bouncing different ideas, you're 100% right. It sounded like I was all over the place. 100% right. 100% right. But I'm just giving you a little preview. First of all, this is all practice for me. I'm practicing to get better. I'm practicing to make better videos. I'm practicing to for what is to come. And like I said, this channel is going to be mostly about connecting and bouncing information, and I'm going to redirect people to like, hey, if you're into overland stuff, which I am, if you're into camping and overlands, I want to create a channel, and that particular channel we're going to live all my videos and stream and everything's going to live over there on that channel that has to do with camping and overlands. If you're into boating, that particular channel is going to have everything to do with boating, and it has to do with, boat life, whether that's sailing or that's power boating, whatever. Because you don't, like I said, just a little bit. But when I was growing up, my family is from the island. And then that's what we did all the time is boat. Boating was something that was so normal. It was so normal. My family used to build boats. My uncles used to build their own boats growing up. I seen it growing up. I want to build my own boat. Why would I wait? Why would I wait for someone to give me a sponsorship deal or give me a boat like some of these other channels? No shade to them. That's their blessing. No hate on their blessing. But I'm gonna create my own. I'm gonna create my own way. I have the ability to do it. If you want to follow and watch it, whether that's something you into or not, that's cool. If you into cooking, I love cooking. Did for 20 plus years. I want to make videos with cooking. I'm not going to put it on this channel. No. Shaquita, I want to make another channel where I put all my cooking stuff on there. And if that's something you're interested in, want to watch, then as a part of it, you get to explore. But this particular channel is going to be all about connecting with people and bouncing information and ideas and Like I said, I'm gonna redirect people to the if you're into if you plant, you can see it. I'm into plants. A little something, a little preview. It's just something light. Something light. But, you know, I do want to say, Chiquita, I just hope that, you know, we can get to know each other a little different. I'm hoping that maybe you can see another side where you can probably learn. We can learn from each other. But you 50 years old. We're too old to be writing negative comments or trolling or anything like that. Too old for that. Way too old. So yeah, I just want to say thanks to everyone that did support. That has something positive to say. You know, and I'm like I said, I'm working on getting the channel for Sunday. If I'm not able to do it this Sunday, it will definitely 100% be ready, up and going for the following week. But I'm working extremely hard to set up my channel where I can go live. I can put a link on there where people can get on there and we can talk. Just bust it up. Just want to call and say, hey, what's up? Just call. We can bust it up. Like I said, I'm not no therapist. I ain't no doctor. I never claimed to be a doctor. I never claimed to be a therapist. I never claimed to be anything. I'm just here to just talk. Sometimes we're living in a time right now where we need that. We need that right now. Some people right now don't have that. Don't have nobody they can talk to. Dark space. I know how that is. Trying to figure out where's the next step, where's the next meal gonna come from. Let's talk. Rather than tear each other down. Let's be positive, man. We're going to 2026. We're going to 2026. Let me repeat it one more time. We're going into 2026. We need to be positive. We need to be productive. We need to be out here getting it. We need to go out here and go get it. And the best way to go out here and get it is by putting the work in. You know, shout out to my man Naeem. I haven't talked to him in years, but I remember he's always saying he's to run a fitness class, and I never forget. He's always saying, "Nothing works but work." And that was facts. Nothing works but work. Let's go into 2026 and let's put that work in. I mean, the trolling, come on, man. We too old for that. Let's leave that for the little kids. But let's start off the channel respectful. Let's start off with the right way. Yeah, I just want to say, man, I'm about to get off of here. I love y'all guys. I'm hoping that we can continue to grow this gang. We can grow this family. And let's get to where we need to get to going into. Let's not wait till 2026 to make the first week and make this is what we're going into 2026. This is what we're gonna be doing. Let's not do that. 2026. Let's go and put the work in. Let's start now. Let's start today. Let's start today. Let's not wait. Let's get to this bag. Let's get to this mindset. Let's get to this health. Let's lose this weight together. One of my channels going into the next couple of weeks. I'm setting everything up right now. I'm working. It's to set my channel to show befores and afters when I was young, when I used to do tons of workout before I had a motorcycle accident. Before my motorcycle accident, show all the videos of me and my daughter we used to work out. I want to show you guys. want to show you guys, like, when I fell off, like how big I got. That's the biggest I've been in my life. I'm not going to wait till 1 week before to say, hey, my goal is to lose 20 pounds. My goal is to, no, let's start losing now. Let's get to it. Let's start cutting off some stuff. But, you know, like I said, I work on that channel. That particular channel is going to have all my workout stuff. You know, if every morning, if you want to commit, my goal is to commit every morning and do a 1 hour workout with everyone and record it. Everyone jump on the live and record it. Show love. You don't gotta show yourself. But let's definitely start communicating. Let's get on here and just communicate. Hit the comments, right on the comments. I'm definitely gonna hit you back up. I'm definitely gonna show you love. Especially if you show me love. You know, but for those, I know it's getting late. I know some of y'all ready to go to sleep. Pray. If you're in a dark space, I love you. God love you. Pray to God. To God. Leave all your worries with Him. He'll definitely take care of you. But, those that, after A fans watching the video, showing some love, thank y'all. But I'm about to head out, get my night together, get my life together, and get ready for tomorrow, man. Tomorrow's another day. We're gonna fight, keep the grind, keep fighting, fight the good battle. And above all, we're going to, keep working on our purpose, keep working on our mission that God put us on here on this earth to fulfill. Let's not wait till we get sick or it's too late. Let's get it. Our future is today. Let's get to it. Good night, family. Love y'all. Have a good night. And definitely, I'll definitely see y'all tomorrow.